Hello, hello. Welcome, everyone. If you found your way here, come sit down and enjoy the show. So, if you've been here before, you're probably thinking, wait, did he already start a Forever World? If you go looking for those videos, they're probably going to be privated. The answer is yeah, I did. But somehow I lost it. I'm not really sure what happened, but since I play a lot of modded for quality of life, I'm going to assume it got lost somehow due to that. I'm not entirely sure. This time I'm making sure to be more careful so the world isn't lost again. You know, being more careful. I don't want to lose my forever world and have to keep remaking it and remaking it. 'Cause that's not the point of the forever world, but we'll see. We'll try. That's what the footage is in the background. Um, Here's what the mods I do have because clearly I have mods. They don't corrupt the world, don't worry. They're just quality of life mods. I have Fallen Tree, Vein Maya, no, and visual stuff. Things that don't change the actual game, just add some quality of life features, so it's a little bit more fun or a little bit easier to play the game. And I guess that way, if they stop being updated, if I remove them, it won't corrupt anything too. Enough about that. I'm excited to have you join me on this Forever World adventure. I decided to try and do a voiceover with a script. That way it'll be easier on me for editing, and hopefully better for all of you watching. If you like my other videos with me rambling or speaking live in the videos, I'll still do that for those other videos, but I figure at least for the Forever World series, I'll be doing a voiceover and just talking about things. If you would rather hear me rambling and talking about things in game, just say it and I'll change how I do the videos. So no more, I guess no more speaking. Oh, words. Even with a script, I'm tripping over my words. If you like me talking live and while I'm actively playing, just say the word and I'll switch over to that for the Forever World series. Before we really begin, I ask for you to subscribe and like. It means so much to me. I'm really close to 100 subscribers, and I promised at 100 I'd let my viewers vote on my next video or the celebration. And again, at 500 and 1,000 subscribers, at different milestones, I'll let you guys vote on whatever you want to see from me next. So you could be part of it. Again, all I'm asking is for you to subscribe and like the video. It does wonders for me, and even if you don't want to see the rest of this video, put it on mute, let it run in the background as a small content creator. It really helps a lot. Okay, on we go. Honestly, I'll be talking about things in groupings. I figured I may as well start with Tiny Takeover and because it just came out. And oh my gosh, guys, it's so cute. They're so adorable. I find the updated models just, like, it's like cuteness aggression, but you don't want to, like, squish them. It's just like you want to hold them in your hands. Cuteness aggression without the aggression. You know, I adore the little pixel accurate takes. Instead of looking like scaled down versions of adult animals, they look a lot more like babies. And the chicks, oh my god, the baby chickens. They're so yellow and cute, and they just cuteness aggression times 100 with those guys. Oh my god. And okay, Tiny Takeover, it's not a major update. I do adore the visual updates, so old things don't look out of date with new things, so just the beady little eyes and stupid faces. Oh, my Tiny Takeover. I'm so excited for this update and being able to see it. It's just adorable and makes me excited for potential future visual updates as someone who loves to build, someone who just loves to take in the look of Minecraft. And I know some people aren't excited about it because it's just a visual change to some models, but I think it says something about the fact that they're going back and updating old things. If there's something old in the game and there's a change or we want something added or just it needs to be updated because it looks out of place, there's a high chance they'll be doing that in a future update. Maybe not now, maybe not this year or the next year, but the chances of something being done with it is definitely there because they have gone back and actually added actual baby models. for the animals and updated old ones. So I think it says something about what we have to expect in the future, besides just adding new things, going back and updating old things. So I don't think we're going to run out of content with this plan by the looks of it. Of course, if we're talking about Tiny Takeover, we can't forget the next update, Chaos Cubed. I've already been seeing some of the things people are doing to the Sulfur Cube, and oh, my poor little cube! They're just so cute. If I get cuteness aggression from the new baby models, these cubes, they trigger it so fast. They're just so adorable. Oh my god. Their stupid beady eyes and their silly jumping around and just going dumb when having a block put in them. They're kind of toddler coded in a way. I kind of get toddler codes. Like they're just toddler coded, you know? I do enjoy seeing some of the things though, even if I feel bad for them. Many people are obviously already planning to play sports with them in different ways, but others have discovered things like monorails that sounds right with them. Just lots of different transport methods, especially with the spear. I think one of them's like a row of ice, and then like using shelves and trapdoors or something, you can like go really, really fast as long as you're still like hitting the queue. And like one row is better because it's not sliding around as much. And I forgot about blocks in them, but it's like you put some block in them and they slide across the ice. And if you have a rope attaching a pig to the cube and the pig's hanging and you have a saddle on the pig and you're sitting on the pig's saddle, you'll move with the pig. So it creates a monorail system. It's kind of cool to see people figuring that out. It's also the same with like the pig and the boat. I'm not entirely sure how that works, and it looks a lot more complicated. Don't really want to figure it out, but people are already also figuring out war crimes in Minecraft using the Happy Guest and Soulful Cubes. But you know what? That's Minecraft and its PvPers. They were going to figure it out eventually. It's only a matter of time. But I also somehow build hacks with them. Creative or spawning them in using commands would be easier, but you can make half slabs with them of pretty much any block. You summon in a sulfur cube, invisible with no particles, and you have a block in it. And then if it's like sitting on a half slab, why am I saying half slab? Oh my god. I just realized I've been saying half slabs. You can create slabs of pretty much any block. Oh gods. But if you put them on a slab, and then you just have like the sulfur cube sitting there on it, you can kind of just like and have any block in them, and then just look like it's half a cube if it's lined up right. If it's half a block, it's oh, it's kind of cute. Lots of words to use for this: slabs, blocks, cubes. Lord, it's really cool. And another thing I've seen is like factory pipes with invisible moving sulfur cubes with blocks in them. So it's like water's pushing them and they look like blocks being pushed because the sulfur cubes are invisible so you can't see them. And it's kind of like industrial, like steampunk. It's kind of cool to see. Even though the sulfur cubes are being put through it, these are really cool to see. It's really nice too. I love seeing build hacks. I love building. I just wish it wasn't at the expense of such a cute mob. But I get it. These are things we want, but we don't have necessarily. So might as well use what we have. Speaking of building, I've also seen some builds with the new blocks too, especially the fact that red is perfect for Japanese builds. It's more vibrant than mangrove, and it has different textures that could pair with different things. And unlike concrete or something, or terracotta, you can actually turn it into slabs and stairs and walls and such, so you can actually actively use it for building in a way you can't use the terracotta or concrete with. The yellow, though, it's a lot more difficult to use, I've been trying to see things. I don't have any ideas for the yellow, but knowing people, they'll find something. I'm a lot more excited for the red though. Um, I'm not sure if I like the way they've decided to signal Sulfur Cave below here though. It it looks weird. It's just like this little like blob with some water in it, if even. I've been looking. Not every screenshot I've seen seems to have water in it. So it's more like a blob with occasional water, and it just looks weird. It's I would like something else, like an actual small pond. Not anything big like what others have been doing with like the changing waters and the changing blocks underneath, but just like a small pond, 3 to 8 blocks roughly in size, with sulfur blocks, and the water can maybe have concentrated sulfur in it. I think it'd fit better than a sulfur blob we're seeing. And like, yeah, I guess that's it, but it's just weird. They poke out. I'd like them in the ground. It feels so much more natural. It's like, sure, someone said they look like geysers, and I can see it, but in Minecraft, it just looks so odd. It's just odd. Especially because the water's just sitting there. It's not like it's being spit out or anything. At least as far as we know, it's not actually going to be like spitting water out or exploding it. I'm not entirely sure how geysers work. I don't live near geysers. I haven't actually seen one, but it'd be cool to see one in person eventually. But I don't know, unless it's added to Minecraft, it's just kind of weird to be going for a geyser look. I think like going like natural hot springs would be cool, or um, having it different on the biomes. Like, it's probably too much to code, but just imagine if like warmer biomes had the geysers, and then the colder biomes had natural hot springs. Like, just differences in warm and cool biomes in general, especially when it comes to biomes underneath them. Like, cave biomes reaching up to the surface to signal that they're there. I think it'd be a lot more cool to see something different between the two of them, especially for a biome like the geyser, or a biome like the sulfur caves. I'm still thinking on the geyser. It's just I don't understand the point of the geyser. It just looks strange. It doesn't look natural. It doesn't really look like it fits Minecraft. I think going for like an inset pool would work better as an indicator, especially because we have so many things that poke up out of the ground, while like, sure, having it set in like a pool would probably not be noticeable, but like have sulfur blocks creeping up around from it, surrounding it, so it's more noticeable. Have it like inset, so it's like an actual pool, and then have it like be hot springs. I think it fit better than having geysers, honestly. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe they'll change how it looks, add a new feature or something. We'll see how it goes. Okay, and I can't just do my Forever World series without talking a bit about myself and my plans. I found an island I think would be pretty cool to build on in this Forever World. It's taiga with some dark oak. And I did find a really massive and cool looking lush cave underneath, and it's also near some trail ruins, so that's pretty cool. At least I'm pretty sure they're trail ruins. I haven't actually gone to look yet. And there's a jungle shipwreck nearby too. How it's positioned, it's like right on the water. So if it was complete, it just looked like a normal ship, just without sails. But it's split in half, so it's just kind of funny to look at, I guess. I think I may renovate it into like a ship, or at least like replace it or something. Especially because it just doesn't fit being jungle. I think it'll be fun. I will sort of recording, cutting out quotes, just being on and making some progress, and editing and writing a script after for the video. It'll be relaxing too. Something for me to post instead of leaving my channel dry for a month. Other than my Forever World though, I've been looking at some other SMPs lately. I really want to join a lore SMP, one that's actually dedicated lore. Whether it's forcefully scripted or it's just fully left to the players to do. I think it'd be fun, and I miss doing things involving lore. I've never been in a lore SMP, but I've roleplayed before, and I do quite miss it. Some that I've seen are Remembrance SMP, which someone I know is in, and it's just really cool to see. I need to catch up on VODs. I love the lore, the characters, what I've seen so far. Everything is just amazing. And just purely online, I haven't even properly started to watch them yet. Divinity looks so fun. I wish I had applied, but I don't know if I can run the mods on there. There's also Ascendant and Pandora that I've been seeing as well. Obviously, application dates are past, and I don't know if I'd be able to run them anyways because they look modded. I, I say look, but I'm pretty sure, but they're modded from what I'm seeing. I'm seeing they are modded. It's obviously modded, pretty much all of them. Or they just look nice, and they look like they have lots of cool people. They're modded a lot heavier than anything I run or anything Astral Equinox has, which Astral Equinox is more plugin based than modded. Um, and it's really minor, and I can still run it. But these look like more than I can handle. I don't think I have the funds to afford something that can either, especially with the economy that we're going into in the tech world. So it's just not practical for me to try and get something just to be able to handle heavily modded SMPs so I can apply. But others like Starlight seem cool as well. At least I believe that's the name of the SMP. I'm Starlight sounds accurate. It's not heavily modded, but it looks like there's a ton of cool people. Um, someone I know joined, and when I watched his stream of it, it looked really cool, and the people seemed really nice. I may consider looking into it as summer rolls around whenever they open applications for next season. I think it'd be cool to look at. Otherwise, a lot of the SMPs I've been seeing are so heavily modded, I've noticed, so it'd be tough for me to apply even if I wanted to or found them during application time. I don't know if what I have could handle the mods, and I feel awkward asking for the mods so I can see if I can handle them. I'd love to know, so if I do apply, it's not like I have to dip because I'm crashing because of the mods and because I can't handle it, which would mean they're just down a player because I'm in, but I can't handle it. It's not polite, I feel like. And but asking them about the mods and if I can see, it's just so awkward. It just feels awkward to ask about it. And then all I want to know is if like what I have can handle them, so I can know if I could reasonably apply or not. I think I'd love to see more vanilla and chill servers though. Getting to meet more people in a chill way like that. I've, I've loved who I've met in Astral Equinox. Mostly vanilla, chill server. That way, everyone on it can stay. They can play on it because it's not heavily modded. There's not a lot of things causing lag, and if it does, we've cracked down on it the best we can to make it playable for everyone. And I met some pretty amazing people through Astral, like Storgaze VT or Stella, the Digital Trash, Professor Brainiac. Those are some mouthful names. Sora and others. Some of them who didn't quite come back for season 2, but I still am really glad I got to meet them. It's just, I'm so grateful for it. I've gotten to know and meet them, and others. They're great people, wonderful, really. But I also just really do like to meet new people, even though I get quite nervous talking with people. Having the chance to meet them and bond over a shared game in a shared environment makes it a lot easier for me. So finding a server I can be on without major lag, where I can meet new people, would be really nice. One thing I have been thinking of though, as a project I could do, I've been just thinking of doing, kind of on and off, has been doing D&D, but like in Minecraft. Building the map with a team, if I can find people to help me, creating the lore, and gathering others to play the characters and just doing a campaign. Whether it's others to play the NPCs, play the player characters, it's like having a base of player characters and having a team of like builders and NPCs to help me, and it's just full on D&D. Like that's the plan. I just think it'd be so fun, because it's Minecraft's like a 3D space, so you can actively see the space, you can actively interact with it. I think it'd be really fun to try and do, but I don't know how to replicate things like spells and abilities, like pick-locking, rolling dice for charisma checks or intelligence checks or something. Um, I don't know how I'd do that. There's probably mods I could find, though. I don't have the ability to mod myself, and I'm not sure how I'd feel about trying to learn at the moment, considering my schedule and my general ability when it comes to teaching myself something. But I also don't have the ability or money to pay someone to make me a mod either. So it's really just a grab where I can, I suppose. It should be doable if I do end up doing it, but it probably involve older versions of Minecraft where you find some more creative things, I guess. I think it'd be fun and it's something I could figure out how to do. It'd be fine, just a lot more difficult. Um, Otherwise, there's not a whole lot I have going on or that I have planned. I'm still working on my mega base in Astro Equinox. I've made some progress, but not a whole ton. It's more like a fancy village, I guess, but whatever. Um, make some videos on my Forever World. Finish this year of college, and into the summer, I'm potentially going to be working as a bartender, so that'd be nice. Just a job to have on top of making videos and such. Um, and probably try to find another SMP or something to join while thinking through and working on my Minecraft D&D campaign. I think it's something I'm interested in. Hopefully others would be too. It'd be a lot of going through applications and looking at people to help me though, because it'd be something so much work. It'd have to be a dedicated team, I think, that would have to help me. And I just feel horrible asking people to help me with it until I have something set up. But you know what? Maybe I can get something set up and have it started to get worked on in the future. Who knows? I just think it'd be fun, or I hope it would be, really. Otherwise, that's really all I think I have planned for the future, or thoughts about what I'm planning to do. We'll see how it goes, though. Ending this talk off is what, 5 more minutes here? Yeah, about 5 more minutes of the video left, it seems. I just want to ask for you to subscribe and like, even leave a comment. If you're still here, that means you've been listening. So leave some thoughts. Just say hi. Ask me a question, even. Within reason, of course. I just ask for something to interact with my video. Again, even if you only leave a like, I appreciate it. I'm at 84 subscribers right now, and I've promised at 100 I'll do something to celebrate. The same at 500 and 1,000 and more milestones down the road. But right now, we're just focused on 100. Or horror collab video, playing a different game like Phasmophobia, or Lethal Company, or Repo, whatever, however you say it. I like saying Repo. My friends say it's Repo, because it's repossess. So it's Repo, but like Repo. There's just different ways to say it. It's slightly different, I don't think it matters, but regardless. Maybe even a stream. I'll finally stream. But I'll let all of you who subscribe and follow me vote on it. I'd appreciate it a lot. Just making it to 100. So letting you guys choose what to see as celebration for 100 is just my way of letting you guys interact more. So sit back, relax, and just enjoy the rest of the recording. I just ask you see the rest of this video through, and don't click off early, please. That'd be very appreciated. Just enjoy, I guess. Thank you again, and I hope you have a good day, or night, or week, or whatever. I hope to see you later.